Hey everyone. So I used to do movie reviews and everything like that back in the day on my older page. I guess I'm gonna start back doing it again. I don't know, just to see how it goes. But recently, I've seen some movies and Hollywood is just absolutely terrible right now. So I'm just gonna pretty much give my review and I'm gonna do it in this format, which is something new to me. I used to record them, like face cam, edit the videos, but honestly, I'm just too lazy. So this is going to be something new how I record reviews, and I'm just going to start with this movie here. Jurassic World Rebirth. So this movie here is just um it had a lot running on it. First of all, we just came off of a sequel trilogy with the Chris Pratt movies, and I immediately knew when they were announced the casting that this wasn't going to work out. So, and I'm gonna try to make this review. It's starting at a minute already, but I'll keep these to like 6 minutes tops. So let me just try to get this out as quick as I can. When you have a franchise that's based heavily on a main character or characters and not the story, that's what people gravitate towards. So immediately, I was the one screaming at the sunset when Scarlett Johansson was cast as the main character. I said, "Yeah, this is not gonna work," because they already casted Mahershala right here. They already casted Mahershala Ali, and they didn't put any time or energy in promoting this dude. This dude has a great repertoire, as you can see here, and they didn't push him at all in the advertising, in the movie itself. So he was just here. They put it all on Scarlett, and I just knew this wasn't going to work out. So the trailer was sold that there's a quote unquote third island now, which is fourth technically from Camp Cretaceous. There's mutated dinosaurs again. There's an even more dangerous island again. There's another restricted island again, and there's another island where something went wrong, and those dinos got out again. So off the back, we're starting this new trilogy. I hope this is a one off because I don't like any of these casts. Uh, and we need to just stop it because it's really the issue is it's really not that hard to make dinosaurs entertaining. I don't understand how hard is it to make dinosaurs entertaining. It's not really that hard. Like dinosaurs are stuck in one category. Jurassic Park specifically has a monopoly on the entire dinosaur icon. Okay, there's a bunch of franchises of horror, sci-fi, aliens, action, but there's only one dinosaur franchise, and for some reason, it fails. It's been failing for decades now, and I'm talking critically because they'll make $1 billion regardless. That's just how it's going to work. This movie was terrible in all of the forms. I'm just going to say a couple of things quick. I didn't like anybody in this movie. Uh, Anybody that's seen this movie, you will not see dinosaurs honestly until the first, which feels like the first hour of the movie. And I'm not going to count some weak scenes where they show a brachiosaurus just sleeping, dying in the city at the beginning. That's We're here to see it, and they literally just putting them in the background. So realistically, the movie doesn't even get started until an hour in. The story is a CEO pays a group of mercenaries to get the DNA from the three biggest dinosaur species on the island because they have the biggest hearts, and it's going to cure human heart disease. Okay. Uh, why did he go on himself as a billionaire? I don't understand to this out. No billionaire in their right mind is putting themselves in danger. They can pay a whole plethora of people to do this. Scarlett Johansson was actually one of the, if not the worst part of this movie because she was the main character. This movie, in any dinosaur movie, even Chris Pratt and Sam Neill's character in the first trilogy, they're all scared of these dinosaurs. These are untamed wild animals in their natural environment. In this entire movie, Scarlett Johansson does something that I've never seen in the Jurassic Park movie. She's happy. She's like optimistic. She's not. She's like they're pushing a strong female badass thing, I guess you want to call it. But she's like really like everyone's around her is dying and getting eaten, and she's just toodalooing. Like there's a scene where somebody dies and she's like, "Oh, well, that could have been me. That's crazy." And then she just smiles and keep like every time something happens, everybody around her, even the strong military dudes, she's just sitting there just happy the whole movie. There's a scene where her and Mahershala are sitting on the boat before the movie technically gets started, and they're giving their backstory. You got to get a little backstory for characters, but they drag this scene for like 20 minutes of actual movie time. That's a lot of long time for you to sit there. And most movies is a couple of minutes, but it felt, I'm honestly sure, I think it was 20 minutes. They sat there and just dragged out her and his backstory, which went nowhere, by the way. And this is not even the half of the movie. The other half of the movie is these people here. This family, the other half of the movie is just this family, and they split off. They have their own adventure. They're not relevant to the plot. I would argue you can cut this entire family from the movie and it wouldn't make any difference. These four people here, you take all of these people out the movie, it would not make it might actually make the movie better because their scenes weren't relevant. They're not important. The movie was terrible. The plot was terrible. Again, it's really not that hard to make dinosaurs interesting. So, I mean, I could go into deeper, but I just honestly just don't feel like it. I'm gonna leave it here in short. But yeah, this is a terrible, honestly. And by the way, this is the absolute worst Jurassic Park movie in the entire franchise. If I need to go there, I will go there in a longer video in the future. But this movie was terrible. And it was just bad. If you think other dinosaur Jurassic Park movies are bad because of the dinosaurs or the fights or the scenes of the death, this one didn't even have dinosaurs. Oh, and the D-Rex was a waste of time, and he was actually mentally incapacitated the whole movie. So there you go.